Hi, I'm Debbie Ridpath, OA, children's book author and illustrator, and I wanted to show you one of my favorite art programs, which is called Vermillion. I'm on my quest right now. Whoops. So let me go back in the studio so you can get a wider angle view. This is my studio. Isn't this gorgeous? I love it. Feeling of space. And you could move things around. You can move things up and down. That's some of my brushes. Let me move a bit closer. Move this up and down, tilt, various tilts, up and down here, and move this around. I don't want to move it too much. Can change the size of your canvas. You can watch YouTube videos, instructional paint videos, and try things out, or reference images. Here are my layers. I try not to rely on layers too much in this app because in Photoshop I use a zillion layers. So here it's more play, so I don't want to get too reliant on that. You can have different palettes. Here's my palette right now. I'm going to clean this off with a key click on my controllers. Here's where you could start a new painting. Let's start a new painting. Yes, it's okay. And you could change your environment. Right now we're in the manor, but you can also go in the loft. So much light and space. I think I'll go in the manor. It's a little bit homier. Could be haunted if the lighting and music was right. I don't want to think about that. For pass-through, that means that it looks like you're in a studio but in your own office. So all this would be in the foreground, but I've learned that if I click on pass-through, I think for privacy reasons, you can't really see what's in my office, just blackness. So you can change brush controllers, you could change handed, audio, anything. So let's go back to painting. All right, so these are my brushes. And let's start with I usually start with a small canvas, so it is easier for me to cover with solid paint. So this is, what kind of brush is this? Let me put it back. This is a 2-inch brush, but look at this. I can adjust the grip on the brush, which is very handy. You could pick up the palette, but I usually just leave it here because I tend to drop it and it gets really messy because I'm very messy. That's why the advantage of having a virtual oil painting studio, because in real life, I'm going to save, I already saved some. In real life, I don't have a lot of, i.e. any ventilation in my basement studio. So it's kind of impractical for me to do oil painting. Plus, I already having trouble finding room for all my current supplies now that I'm starting to get more into watercolor and pencil crayons and pastels. And so last thing I need, well, I do need, no, I don't really need, last thing I need is more real life art supplies. And I love that there's a haptic feedback. It really does feel like I'm painting. I can feel it in the controllers. You could clean, oh, there's no paint on here. Why not? Oh, there's some paint. You can clean the brush on the cleaning rag. It's just so relaxing. I find it so relaxing. One of my favorite tools is a palette knife. Let me adjust. Because, let me reset there. One of the reasons is because I just am a big fan of rich textures. And so look at this. Look at that. Oh, I love that so much. And the paint mixes. You can control how much it mixes. Oh, let me control how much it mixes. But I just love just like playing. It's almost like, remember when you were little? You can either clean the paint on the cleaning rag or with a click. And I tend to do it with a click, even though the cleaning rag is a nice touch. Remember when you were little and you liked to do, well, I like to do finger painting. It's so therapeutic. I feel the same way with this. You know, sometimes I just pop on my headset and just draw stuff, and without anything in mind about what I'm going to draw. No idea what that is. Let's try this one. A 1 inch. Oh, swap. I'm still learning all the tools. Okay, let's try mixing in some green. Can either mix here or just right on the canvas. Sometimes I wonder what's going to happen. You know what happens if I add some white? That's kind of interesting. And sometimes I find just these random lines, I think, you know what? I could apply this to my real life art, non-virtual art. Kind of looks like grass. So this is one way, one type of creative play I just love because I get inspired. Let's see what else I can show you. So it's all different. Oh, there's blender brush. What does that do? Probably, oh, it blends. What a surprise. And there's some color shaper. Oh, and some of the brushes you could change the scale. What does that do? Huh. That is cool. You know, I just happen, you can adjust the canvas larger or smaller. Sometimes just have to play. So I try not to get too much into the small details because then I'll just start thinking, oh, this is terrible. Let's see what else. I'm constantly, some people think I'm super, super confident and, oh, you publish books, you must be so, no, I am constantly going through, what's it called? Imposter Syndrome. Like, I don't know how many of you are like that. Actually, I have some fellow creator friends who go through this as well. I think a lot of us do, thinking, oh no, they're going to find out I really can't draw. What happens when my publisher finds out I really can't draw? So that's why I think we all have to give ourselves the freedom to just play sometimes. I don't know what that is. That looks kind of interesting. Okay, and you can also use the cleaning rag. If you rub very softly, it's just a little bit, but if you rub harder, there's more. It looks like snow. I'm gonna draw something. And if you put it in here, it really takes stuff off. I'm gonna make it smaller so I can clean. You know what this is gonna be? Right now, there's no more snow in Toronto, and I'm really hoping that we get no more snow. I'm pretty sure we're past that point. Maybe I shouldn't have said that out loud, but we have had snow as late as May, so maybe I shouldn't have said that. Don't want to jinx. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to try 2-inch brush. Can I control that? No, one of these I can control. Oh, wait, I'm going to try this. I'm going to try this. Let's see what happens if I add a bit of blue. Oh, and if you don't like it, you could undo. Oh, you know what? I'm going to try thinning it and see. What else should I try this? 1-inch filbert. What happens if I go like this? Oh, that's a bit better. Just so it looks a bit more random. I'm a big fan of not trying to be too perfect. That's fun. Clean that off. See, it's just so fun. I forgot I'm recording. Probably. As you can tell, I ramble a lot. Okay, I am going to sign it. Just in case I screw up my signature. Another layer. Maybe mix it with some blue. There. All right. So, now I can export. I'm going to export it to, oh, hello, I'm recording.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't know.
It's okay. I'll be finished in a few minutes.
No, I'm going out for a bike ride.
Okay, have fun.
See ya.
Bye. That was my husband. So I hope you enjoyed my short, somewhat incoherent introduction to Vermillion, which is a virtual reality oil painting app available for Steam and Quest. And I was just showing you the version on my Quest headset.